Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Township's Community Recreation Commission meeting for Wednesday, November 10th. We'll call the meeting to order at 6:13. If everyone would please start for the Pledge of Allegiance, we're going to have Connor come up here and lead us. Come on up, Connor. And the flag's over there.
Pledge allegiance to the flag, the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice
For all. Thank you. Thanks, Connor. I would like a motion to approve the agenda submitted for tonight's meeting.
So moved.
Marissa, second. Any discussion? All right. Approval of minutes from the October 7th meeting that Madam Secretary Kearney submitted. I hope everyone got a chance to read them. I would need a motion to approve those minutes. David, second. Stacy, any discussion? All right, thank you. We have a presentation tonight from the Eagle Scouts. If you would come up to the microphone up here, gentlemen, and introduce yourselves. And Kim, if you want to talk about the project too.
Yep, real quick. We were approached by the Scouts looking to do a project at the dog park. Remember, I think I briefed everybody a little bit about it. And I thought bringing them in and hearing about the project is the best way to go.
Hey, Mike, can you come in here and give us a hand, please? We're going to have somebody come in here. Thank you, sir. And thank you for everybody who came. I know Kyle's not with us, and Ethel's like sunning herself in Florida. So,
first, I want to thank you for the opportunity, and been looking forward to this. So, I'm the Scoutmaster for Troop 1261 Groseal. Bruce is working. So my son's getting close to getting to his Eagle Scout project, so it's all him, and I'll blend into the woodwork.
and this is for the dog park at Centennial Farm. All right.
Okay, so a dog agility course. It was a sport that was popularized in England, and now it's an international sport, and it focuses on the importance of it focuses on physical fitness for dogs, and it also provides a good workout for owners, and it's used with and it's used all around the world. This is just a quick video to show what it is.
I don't know if we can get it.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
So why does Groseal need a dog agility course? We need a dog agility course to help promote togetherness in our community. It also promotes health for the owners and helps lower the risk of obesity in dogs. So this is where I plan to do it. So if you notice right here, it's going to be in the back section of Centennial Farms.
So on the north side.
Keep that up there for a second. Hold on.
Closest to the gate, there's
Yeah.
that second photo shows the area. There's like 4 trees that kind of fence off like an area probably by 50 by 80.
Okay.
And then these are the obstacles that are usually in on a dog agility course. These are the ones that would be in this one. So there'd be a tunnel, there'd be some jump bars, then there'd be the seesaw, there'd be like a platform. This is like the solemn. Those are like the different poles the dog goes through, and there would be like lily pads. That's how the dog would be stepping from pad to pad. Then you'd have one tire jump. Then you'd have a ramp. So this is the proposed schedule for it. The approval process would be from November to December. Fundraising. I would ask maybe the animal shelter if they could
We'll worry
about
the fundraising.
And then supplies, we'll deal with that in March and April, and then we'll construct it in May.
How long do you think that's gonna take to put together? Few weeks, a month? Few
Yeah,
weekends?
a few weekends. Because we gotta bring all the stuff.
You want to tell them how you usually get together and complete the Eagle Scout project? A little bit about how that process works?
So to complete the Eagle Scout project, we gotta call in a group of like fellow scouts, and also we gotta bring in like a group of just like volunteers if they're in the NHS and they just need volunteer hours, and they're gonna help us like install this dog agility course, and like we're gonna make some of the obstacles ourselves because they do have kits of these provided, but the kits cost a lot more, and we're gonna try to make them ourselves.
I have a question. And I looked at all there's, the platform and all that. Are they permanent? Is it a permanent structure? Into the ground, so they would be set. Okay.
See, if the township says, we need to make it something that can be pulled up and moved, we can do that as well.
But the goal is to make them permanent.
Yeah.
My concern is, do we take them out in the winter and then put them back in the spring, or this would be a permanent fixed asset at the dog park, correct?
You're
Okay.
correct.
Okay.
Marissa, I know you have 3, what are those you have?
I have 3 border collies that highly approve of this project.
There you go.
I've seen pictures of her dogs. I mean, they're like the Frisbees, and they go to these challenges and stuff.
The
so-
little one's been training in agility, so I'll speak for her. She highly
Oh,
approves
just the
of
one?
this. Yeah. Well, the other 2, because we don't have the equipment to train them. Have to go.
Oh,
Sorry, what?
And are we set with those specific, what do you call them, attractions, I guess you could say?
No, if there's something that, if they say that looks a little, I don't say too dangerous, or you're not comfortable with it, we can obviously pull that out. If you see something that we're missing that you'd like to see, let us know. I mean, we're in the planning stages.
Okay,
Yeah, we're not like finalized yet.
okay.
I think
So-
I'd like to know how big it's gonna take.
Yeah,
you
I
know,
was
at the
gonna
very
ask
beginning,
that.
Because I see people out there with their dogs that run from one end to
Side
the
to
other
the
and back
other.
and forth, and, you know.
And that's it. So we talked about, whether or not you'd need to isolate that part of the court. I don't think so.
No?
So it still so the other dogs would still have that ability to move, just, because when we walked it, it is it's probably the maybe last 20% of that end
Okay.
would be my guess. But I don't, unless there is a pressing need, I don't see the need to fence it off.
So I think
And-
where we're at,
Go ahead.
Commission, and again, I wanted to, it's better to hear it when me trying to talk about a dog park addition. My only concerns with this, I love the project, love it. I know people that have dogs. I used to have a dog, and I know it's a popular amenity in a dog park. So I am definitely in favor of that. My concern is the attractions themselves. Most dog parks are constructed by a company, meaning they come in, certify it, make sure everything is done properly. My concern is if it's being constructed, by the scouts and a dog gets hurt, would we be held liable? That is my concern.
Isn't the dog park use at your own risk anyway?
It is, but again, it's an enclosed area, it's open. Now we're putting in features.
I'm
How do we
thinking-
feel about that?
well-
I'm just bringing up, I gotta be the devil's
Liability's
advocate.
a big thing. Can you go back to the picture of the stuff they get to do
Stuff,
and all that?
yeah.
Was that the end of the presentation?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So liability definitely is a big thing, because you read things all the time, but I think if you put a separate fence around there, so you would have to enter, take your dog in there.
Is there a waiver people could sign?
Well, that was the other thing I thought, because you do have to have a permit to utilize the dog park, and we could update the permit
Yeah,
Add that on.
and add that,
I'm aware.
make aware that this is being added. I think we would be okay. But I'm not an attorney.
No, I agree, and I think maybe just give it a quick run past, Mr. Assorti, to make sure that we're covered on the liability end of it. And,
That like a once a year thing that
Yeah, people have to have permits. There's a code to get.
but they're good for 1 year.
That's
so they have
correct.
To do okay. So
Yeah.
just maybe for next, for good time.
I think when they come to get their dog license, this has to do with you guys, but when they
We're
come
just
to get
trying
their,
to figure out the
when they
logistics.
come to get their dog license, which you have to have, and you have to have the rabies certificate to use that park, that, they can fill that out, the updated form, right? So,
most people come in and buy the license along with the park permit or dog park permit.
That's two separate things.
oh, the licensing and the park are two separate
But
things.
if you get your dog license,
$10 for the dog park.
Before January, it's only 7, I think.
I think it's 10,
Or the, oh, I'm
Whenever.
with the license.
yeah.
six for the license, 10 after.
Well, should we double the price and generate revenue? I'm just kidding. I love the idea too,
I love
guys.
it
I do. I think it's.
great
it's
So I
gonna be
think
great.
what I'd like to do is we will put this to a vote at our December meeting.
Okay.
And then if the commission has some other amenities that we'd like to see, we
Yeah,
can,
that worked.
you know.
When you're done with that park, you want to paint some fences? Just kidding.
That was the last Eagle Scout project.
That was the last one. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Connor. And,
And we will that gives us some time as a commission to discuss the project. I feel that all of us are feeling pretty good about it. I need to talk to the township attorney, get the approval on that, and then we will put it to a vote in December. Our meeting is December 15th, I believe. And once you get approval from the CRC,
oh, it's December 2nd.
you
Okay.
can start
Oh,
the
it's
planning
changed
and
to
the
the 15th.
fundraising and all that good stuff.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you for
So
being
Thank
here.
you.
Thank you. Okay.
If you'd like to come to the December, I'll email you. Perfect.
Change it to the
Thank you.
15th. Huh? Well, we'll explain why we changed it when we get there. And I talk to you every day. Okay. My report. Oh, public comment? No? We good? My report is I just want to say that I got to attend a conference over this past weekend, and I came back with some new and exciting ideas, and I will share those with everybody after the holidays when we get to talk with Kim in detail. We have, I'll get to the events further down there. So we're good. Director's report, Kim.
Things are closed down. We are open for carts are back. I know the weather's been great, so we've had golfers, which is good. Closed the range today. We do have to winterize the range as well. So today was okay. So the range is not available after today. The budget, working on the capital improvement. That's kind of in the fall. Annette and I met with the Profzine the other day. We are planning to move forward with 2 magazines for next year. And the timelines that with this information in them is really, really early. I have concerns about that because in recreation, I have to submit programming for summer in February. Okay. So if community's watching and commission, and I'll post this on, if you would like to do a program next summer, spring, summer, I need to know like now. It seems so early, but when we gather the class list, the summer camps, this, that, and the other thing, it has to get to them by the end of February. Okay? So if you know somebody that wants to teach an aerobic class, if you know somebody that would like to, maybe we offer Safety Town again this summer. We haven't done that. Things like that. We got to start thinking about summer because that's what I work on when the snow's outside because we're not, yeah. And things like that. So I know that we'll be doing the summer camp. The pool's going to be open with swimming lessons and all that great stuff. But if we're going to add on to our current programming, and if you know somebody that wants to teach or has a grand idea that would be great for the community, start thinking about that now.
You're always calling me a week before deadline. We need to
It's
do
always
this.
a deadline. And then what else did I can update the seniors, the senior report when it gets to my turn, but, the only other thing I want to say congratulations to Gene Kowalski. He had submitted for a position at the airport. We are losing Gene effective November
29th.
29th.
Yeah.
He was looking for some, Gene, and Gene's great. I've had, he's not leaving me because of issues at work or anything like that. He's going to be working at the airport. So we will have a full-time position, union position, being offered first internally to our current union. And I have given all of you the job description. Everybody has a copy. And it's the facility and ground specialist. And it is a union job. So you can read through that. So you will see that coming down the pipeline, because we do need to fill that position as soon as possible. So
Anybody knows anybody who might be,
interested. Yeah.
yes?
There's a lot of positions open right now in the township. I think there's 9 positions.
in total.
In total open. 9.
Yeah, I mean, I've already,
A lot.
people have asked me about that when I heard about Gene leaving us, and thank you, Gene, for everything. I know you do watch these, but, the first thing they say is health insurance, pay, availability, what's the job entail? That's a pretty thick pamphlet you gave us.
I mean, and again, when you have a union job, it's posted internally always first, and then because like the airport needed 2 people, okay? So those jobs, maintenance 1, maintenance 2, were posted internally to all the union employees for the township. So you start with your internal. If you have somebody that's viable, they are permitted to go there if agreed upon by the commission and the township board.
That was my question. Who does the hiring for that position other than you? Do we interview those people that come and apply, or is that
I would be doing the interviewing, and I usually invite commissioners to an interview. That's a full-time union job. Like the part-timers, lifeguard, I do that by myself, but this is a full-time union job, and I would invite you to those interviews. Absolutely. So, but we need to move on this quick. David and I spoke. Winter's coming. I'm down a guy. We got snow coming. Yeah. So.
Question, Kim, on,
Yeah.
on the profile magazine. Is that a single source?
No, it's digital too.
No. Is that our only print mechanism?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Other than flyers or posters.
Yeah, I mean, social
forbid it
media,
being on it.
and we do get a digital copy of the profile, but I will always have a print. We have so
I
many.
understand, but whoever you're using now,
Yeah,
it's a single source. That's where you go.
that's where I go.
Okay.
And the commission voted on that. That went to the commission. We did go out for bid for this book. Chad, Wendy, I know both
Right,
of you
but
were
that
here.
today is still in circulation. I just got my
Yeah.
mind out today.
And Riverview copied us, just so you know. That book looks just like ours.
Same-
That's Tim Rooney.
Same layout inside.
Uh,
No, it's not the same person.
I think it's Woodhaven, yeah, but
Exactly the same.
I flipped out when I went to the
It's
website.
exactly
It
the
is
same.
exactly the same.
It was
and
the
I
same
went,
layout and everything. You open it up and it's got like the programs and the classes.
kudos
and
to us, because we developed the product, and if
Right.
you want
Yes.
to copy it, God bless you.
Best form of
Royalty.
flattery.
That's right. So,
Okay.
yeah, so again, I'm really trying to ramp things up for the summer. I mean, that's our busy, and I'm fine ramping things up for the winter. But the hardest problem with winter is winter. All we have is the farm. We don't have a rec center. We have that one room to do something in. That's it.
Find some outside stuff.
Yeah, do you know how many people asked me over the weekend if we had a rec center on Grosseal? And I'm like,
No.
don't. We have some.
do.
Well, where do your senior citizens meet? Where do you do these and all that? Yeah.
When I was a kid here, we used
Oh,
to
that
have
thing
one
up on Meridian.
that was haunted. Yeah.
Well, that was
I
a
spent many a
concert.
nights in the back of that.
all year.
And we use the schools for everything.
True.
Tennis after school is full. The running club was full. Those types of things. I got approval from the school to do that tennis, and that's pretty good, because it wasn't going to happen. Without the schools, I can't run a tennis program in the farm. I need a gym. And here's the other thing. I did get word back from the school for the adult volleyball league.
Oh.
I'm getting pricing. There
Kristen
is-
Parker.
Who I don't know who email. I
I
can't
know who
remember
she
that.
is, and Wendy, yeah.
But the issue with that, there's going to be cost involved. To run a league, you have to charge for that. And then on top of that, the schools have to have a custodian there. We have to set the nets
Oh,
up.
we know how that all works
All
with our
that-
dances and stuff, yeah.
But I am looking if we can put this together Sundays from 6 to 8 p.m. would be the slot for an adult volleyball league. So I am
Oh, good
working
luck.
on
I
that.
hope-
We had a resident that was very interested. I even offered give Island Athletics a call. They're right here too. But I did my due diligence and I did get a response from Mr. Oakler, and we are able to utilize that time.
Co-ed or is it?
I haven't got that far.
Oh, yeah, she was asking guys.
I just got the slot if we would choose to do that. I am also looking for someone to run the league, and I also need a ref. So there's a lot involved with putting this type of thing. It's not 1, 2, 3,
Yeah,
go.
don't be draining our resources. I mean, it's great that people come up with ideas, and I love that. I had the same idea in the springtime, and not one person signed up
Yeah,
to play
we
sand
ran adult
volleyball.
volleyball. Nobody signed up.
Yeah.
So, I was a part of one of the leagues, and the easiest way that they ran it was each player obviously paid a certain amount towards the team. That was awesome.
Yep.
But they did have a ref on site that you just gave, for your team gave them $10. So they made $20 an hour.
Yeah.
So, and you pick any kind of.
But that would be up to the person who's running the league to put, you know what I mean? I can't run a Sunday night league. I
No.
cannot. So I'm reaching out to the community and the lady that emailed me, and I can't think of her name. Call me.
Stacy said she would do it.
And Marissa's going to run the dog park, and we're going to get to Keith.
That's all I have.
So two things that I think are really important to just go really quick is that it's not too early to think of our summer profile magazine, what we want to do. If anybody out there is looking to do classes or something like that, we're planning on that. And the second thing is, which is more important, is a full-time maintenance facility person for the recreation department. Union. Thank you, Kim. David, oh, there you are. All right. Any old business, new business?
I just wanted to mention while we were talking about that, but I'll just say it now. I saw that in the survey there was a request for a book club to start up, and I would be willing to take that on, and I'm going to start forming that in the near future so that it's not urgent, but I just wanted to mention
Yeah,
that.
that was in the survey.
Yep. So, and I am totally great with that. So I'm going to be heading that up, and we can put that in there, and that will be free, but yeah.
Is it a book club for next spring, summer?
Yeah. That's my thoughts.
Yeah, I saw something there. Someone's trying to do that too. So that would be a recreation program then.
Yeah, and I think the best,
Shades of gray and stuff.
if you haven't gotten to read the master plan, which I know we're voting on that, if the survey is in the back of the master plan, and that's good reading. It really,
That's good.
it is. I mean,
It's your first book.
I was excited.
it is
first
good
book.
reading. We didn't get
Yeah.
bashed for anything.
There you
No.
go, master plan 2026.
It's a lot of pages, so we'll get to that on the vote. I'll talk more about that. I'm done.
All right. Mr. David Nadeau, our Township Board Liaison.
Really nothing on the, excuse me, from the board. I believe after the public comment period on the master plan, that'll be up December 15, so it'll go to the board for approval on the first meeting in January, which I believe is the 10th.
Right.
By February 1st. So we're on track to get that out to the public, approved by the board and submitted. And I've spent some time with Kim today, now that we have the projects kind of identified. We're gonna look at our financing options and see how we can get these paid for with the funds available. And hopefully we can get a good chunk of these done and off the table And the other advantage of getting some of these done up front, immediate, is it's gonna cut down on our actual maintenance costs. Cause instead of piecemealing, you know,
Yeah.
and every other week doing maintenance on, whether it's a piece of the fencing at the farm or something with the pool, if we can get it taken care of, get it financed, so it's affordable, then we'll have that much savings out of our maintenance, budgets. So Kim and I will be working on that.
Thank you.
I have a question, David. Can you update the commission on the bike path?
Not for lack
That
of
the survey for that bike path, the township board did approve to go out for the engineering.
The bike path.
The bike path, that Mr. Bletcher wanted the grant for,
Oh,
that one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's
Right,
the
the en-
Miracle Mile, that's
Because the engineering was approved by the township board.
approved by the board. I don't know if you're all familiar with what's called the Iron Bell Trail,
Mm-hmm.
which is a bike, hike, walk that runs from the Upper Peninsula, I guess, to the Ohio line. The board was approached to agree to sign on for the engineering. No cost to the township, no cost to the rec department, or the bike path folks for that matter. And basically the proposal was for this trail to come from Jefferson and Parkway, across the Free Bridge, down the West River ramp. Okay. Cut across a corner of
Golf course.
the golf course property, go down the golf course property, cut off a corner at the south end,
I'm just shutting the door.
and then continue up Bellevue. Okay. Everybody is trying to withhold their immediate reaction until we get the engineering done. Because we can always back out after we see the engineering. I have some real concerns.
So you want to bring them down that, real quick though, you want to bring them down that ramp down to West River
Down the ramp to West River on
to Bellevue?
on the east side of West River. That's our golf course.
Yeah. And
Cut
take it to
across
Bellevue.
the corner of it, and for those of you who have golfed there, the first tee, I don't know, it's gonna lose some land there. Come right up the property, okay? Maybe have an impact, we don't know, an impact on the putting green and the practice area there, around that corner. And the big question is where it's going to go up it's going to go up Bellevue on the north side, which is where our parking lot is. If they're going to have to clear cut those trees that are along, the gravel part of the lot, we don't know how many spaces, if any, that we'd lose there, and that would be all the way up, and then these folks will run into the country club.
Yeah.
They can have that battle.
And it was going to go all the way to Meridian then, right?
It would go up to Meridian and tie in.
Yeah, I've heard there's 3 different layouts I've heard about. I've heard about this one too, but yeah.
Oh, this is the one.
Well, we'll just have to wait and see how much property they want to take of ours for a bike path. I mean, I'm sad that it's not coming from Meridian, you know, and going down to use just
Well,
the
they
country
did,
club and
they,
that.
in the past, they looked at going up Parkway
Yeah,
on the north side in the area between those houses,
yeah, I know
neighborhoods.
that, yeah.
Okay, that got nowhere. The other is to go straight up Parkway. Parkway's a pretty busy road to be putting up a walking and a bike path in that area. And you run into problem with the ditching, the trees, the terrain that's along there.
And then I heard they wanted to take it right from Parkway, between Water's Edge and the Groseville Golf and Country Club, and go, I don't know what holes back up to each other there. Did you ever hear that one? And they were going to run it right between the two clubs over to Bellevue. And they go that way.
No, somebody must have wised up.
So there's three options I've heard so far. Yeah.
That's the
But
one.
that's in
That's
the
the one that's
works.
being what I just described is the one that's going
Right.
to be engineered.
Who's paying for that if it's not BPAC or REC?
The Ralph Wilson Foundation is covering the cost of the engineering of that.
So once the engineering is done, it will come to the commission for us to review. Okay, I just want all of you to know.
Well, it'll come to the township, you know, I mean.
Right, but.
This commission, the township board,
Yep.
the bike path commission, so everybody will get a say in that.
Well, that sounds like it's going to take a while.
Oh, it's not like next spring.
Yeah, no.
It may be 2 years before the engineering's done.
But you need to be aware of it.
Sure, absolutely.
That's all.
I've been hearing about
I-
this for a while, but thank you,
I just
David.
wanted to let you know the engineering was approved by the township board. So we are waiting for the engineering. That's where we are with the bike. If someone asks you about the bike path, you have the answer. So that's it.
It's not rec related.
It certainly is.
It's the only thing that's in my opinion, the only relationship between that bike path and rec is how much land they're gonna take from us.
Yeah. Okay, are we good?
We're good.
All right, thank you, David. We're gonna skip nothing on the open space really. My events. I'm gonna give a. Can you use this really quick?
What?
That over there, please. I know this is DDA, but they're not televised, and I've been helping out with some things. So this Friday night, we have Ladies' Night Out in our business district on Macomb Street. It starts at 5 p.m. till 9 p.m. You can register at Lions Park, and you get a swag bag with some, well, I don't know how much swag's in the bag, but that's when Billy. I know there's flyers and stuff, but we didn't get to do it last year because of COVID, and I hear this is a pretty popular event, and it does really help out our island local businesses in our business district. So if you can see right there that Kim just put up there, these maps are all around town. Well, they'll be in your goodie bag, and they're also at Pet and Garden Center and the old Fifth Third Bank, Lisa Rowe, and Jeff Forrester's property. So we'd like to hope we have a good turnout for that. We're going to have a little fire pit down there at Lions Park, and Robert will be checking people in, and a lot of good talk about it, a lot of good places. So all these businesses listed will be given discounts or goodies and stuff like that. So, and then this Friday the 19th, hold on here. Wendy, you should use your phone in case mine kicks on. Does that even work when you put that on the phone or not? Friday, November 19th, we have the second part of our dance for the 3rd to 5th graders at Centennial Farms. Parents, you can drop your kids off at 6:30 at Centennial Farms, and we will watch them. Oh, no, they're going to help me out here, Wendy. Yeah. We have a dance. There'll be pizza and juice boxes and a DJ. And what? And honey buns.
Don't laugh at my honey buns.
Kim bought these baked good things. I think we use it for 3 events.
They're so good. You know what? You know the honey buns. I know.
All the kids want Rice Krispie trees. They don't want a honey
Let's
bun.
encourage online registration.
Sure.
That because we have to cap that. That room can only hold so many kids. So
Kept at 50 or 60.
we can do about 60 comfortably, just because the safety of the kids. So online registration, but we will take kids at the door as well.
And it's $8 per person, and that's Friday, November 19th. Pizza and juice boxes and a DJ. RSVP at crowsvillerecreation.com, which now is up and running.
Up and running.
Take you right to the registration page. You want to take the ladies' night off there, or were you still looking for something? Oh, all right.
I'm getting there.
I literally had mine right here, but
all
those are
the
a lot of. Oh,
flyers go in
superheroes is the theme. I don't know if I mentioned that. Superheroes.
Superheroes.
The last dance we did was Halloween with the costumes.
The kids
Great
had
turnout.
a blast.
Yeah.
Great
I-
turnout.
Yeah, a lot of the fifth graders were there, and a lot of text messages afterwards. The kids had a blast.
Yeah, it's good that we can do those again too, and it gives the parents a chance for a break on a Friday night.
Although I did have several requests if we could do them for the Park Lane kids as well.
What does that mean?
Means that they can have a dance too.
What
What
grade is
age?
that?
That's kindergarten, young 5 through 2nd grade,
The little guys.
the little guys.
Well, don't conclude me on that one, please.
We will need parent participation on those.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
yeah.
I'm good with it.
Gotta
I
spread the
just
wealth.
we will have to get some extra.
So
help on that.
superhero dance is at Centennial Farm.
We're done talking about the Park Lane kids.
Right. Those are little ones. I mean, they scream and they run everywhere.
Yeah, well, so do college kids. So, I mean, what's the difference?
Just say it. Chaperone that dance, and I was like, I love my friends' kids and stuff, but they're so loud.
It was fine.
All those dinosaurs running around and stuff.
Funny.
Another big thing, Santa's Elf Workshop is Saturday, December 11th from 10 a.m. till noon. This is another thing where you can drop the kiddos off. It's $10 per person. They get to make at least 2 crafts, I believe, with that registration. And are we supplying snacks? Yeah, $12 per person. Oh, I did? I meant 12. I was reading that. All right, yeah, $12 per person. That is Elf Workshop. Don't forget, all these events are at GrosvilleRecreation.com or on the GI Connect app. While you're at it, Kim, I want to give a shout out about the classes where you can, that's the one.
This is our new one.
This is a good one. You can drop those kids off. Is it 4 days or 3 days?
Yeah, this is a new one. This is our kids' winter camp. And again, we are licensed by the state of Michigan. Our summer camp is licensed. Dawn will be running the winter camp as well. This is the week the kids are out of school, so it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That's the 23rd. Same thing for the following week. And we're making it a la carte this time around. Where summer camp, you had to pick either 3 or 5 days. With this camp, if you know that you're shopping with somebody and you need babysitting that day, you can do 1 day. So it is a la carte. This is for the residents to, for winter break, and we can do it 9 to 3. I know parents are working still, but we didn't want to do the 9 to 5, the all dayer. We did shorten it up to 9 to 3, and we feel that's pretty sufficient for a winter camp. So
Make
Need
sure
help
that
with that?
ages 6 through 12.
yeah, ages 6 through 12, and that's what we're licensed for with the state of Michigan.
So the week leading up to Christmas, the week between Christmas and New Year's, Monday through Friday, you can drop the little ones off at Centennial Farms, and we will watch them for $30 a day, or there was a different price. I didn't
No,
see.
it's just per day.
It's $30 a day. So if you want to go Christmas shopping, wrap presents, help bake goods, it's like a glorified babysitting. Look at all that stuff they get to do too.
Do we need help with that event? Like, I know sometimes Builders Club kids come and help us. If we need help?
With the elf,
No, with the camp.
I may reach out to them. We're waiting to see what the registration is. Yeah. So, and like I said,
The
Dawn's
elf,
planning.
Or with the elf if we need it.
Yeah.
Let me know.
I will take a couple elf helpers.
Okay.
Dawn is running that one as well.
Okay.
Yep.
One of my favorite ones is the elf one. So, ladies and superhero dance, Lights on Lions is the Christmas trees. We have, we've sold 8 out of the 12 to 15 trees that we're going to do. They're $65 per person. You can reach out to Andrea Maloche downstairs at Township Hall for more information on that, or on our website. There it is, Lights on Lions. It brings a little more sparkle down there.
And then what are you doing with the tree after?
We're not sure yet. We had discussion about that, but that was the wrong flyer because the email address had been updated. No, it's
I
all
thought you were
good.
donating like something.
I thought we were, but. And then Island Glow, Friday, December 3rd. 6 p.m. This is the big one on Macomb Street where it starts at the Commons. We have the Downriver Brass. We have the high school marching band. We have Santa Claus will arrive at around 10 to 7. And then everybody will head up to Perdino's for the tree lighting. We're getting all new lights on that tree this year, courtesy of the DDA and Grosell Lawn and Sprinkler. So we're excited about that. Island Glow, Friday, December 3rd.
This is a Friday set. There's a typo in the book. This is a Friday, Saturday, if you want to.
Yes, this is the dates are correct though. The 10th and 11th. Yeah.
Correct. It's just Friday night, December 10th, and Saturday night, December 11th.
This is the drive-through with Santa Claus, and if you can drive up, Santa Claus will be there like we did the past year at Centennial Farms, and if you would like to get out of your car, we will have hot chocolate and cookies and stuff, and there'll be a little bonfire.
Yeah, the way we're going to do this year, last year was just a straight drive-through where they could go see Santa. I know, Keith, you helped us. Thank you. So we're going to continue that. That worked out very well as the drive-through. So if families just want to see Santa, we'll have the line. People are in the cars. They can get out, get a picture with Santa. We're going to keep that same setup. But after you visit Santa, we are offering refreshments inside the farm and a craft as well. And I think we are going to plan that bonfire, weather permitting.
We got the permit for it.
Yeah. So we are going to add a little bit to it. Again, it's really everyone's choice if they want just Santa or if you want to come in and we ordered the crafts. They're really cool for the kids and get a cocoa and a cookie. So we're going to add on to that. And
it should be an evening with Santa and the farms or at the farms or something.
And again, it's Friday night and Saturday night, back-to-back nights. From 6 to 9, okay? And commissioners, we do need some help with that if you are, and I would invite the Builders Club to help us with the crafts, excuse me, and the refreshments inside. That's our big one.
All right, we're good with that.
You want to touch on that one real quick about the mailbox?
Yes, starting during Island Glow, December 3rd, you can drop off your Santa letters in the big red mailbox at the Commons at Macomb and Meridian, and you will get make sure you have your return address on that, and you will get a letter back from the North Pole. Thanks, Kim. I'm good. Stacy Damman, our lease and land contract user agreements.
Currently, we're just working on negotiating a lease with a tenant for the property that's located at Smokies. So we're just working on that now, and hopefully that'll be ready to go.
We are making some revisions to the lease, and Stacy and I have been working on that. Very minor revisions. I have had communication with Smokies. Still very interested in continuing with their lease. So that's kind of where we're at right now. Once the lease is finalized through the attorney, it will come to the commission for approval in December, and then it will go to the township board for approval in January. That is the timeline with that, and that is where we're at. So
We good? Thank you. Mr. Keith Fusinski, our recreation properties.
The only thing going on is we're about to send the portion of the fences out for rebid at the farms. That's all we have.
do that. I'm thinking January, February, pending, probably January. And the bid is already drafted because we already did go out for bid, and we already did approve that. So that's kind of our big project. Get those
I have a
fences.
question. When do we take down the swings and stuff? I mean, those playgrounds are open all winter, aren't they?
Now the swings are going to be coming down. I haven't taken them down yet. I normally take them down mid-November, which is kind of now. And that will be on Gene's project list before he departs to the airport.
But those facilities are open. We don't winterize those, right?
The only thing, we just take down the swings and the chains and those types of things. But again, the weather's been great.
Okay.
So, yep.
Did it, Keith?
Oh, and I do believe there was a social media question about Sunrise Park, and why do we
answered it.
Yeah, we put a
correct.
sign up and says park closed. We have to do that for liability because those stairs get sheet ice. Right.
Yeah, but people just
So
don't
people
think.
see that park closed sign and say, do I go down it or not?
Oh.
I'm not down there telling people what to do, but if you go over the sign fall down the stairs,
Why don't we build a
On you.
luge? Build a luge, maybe
yeah,
nature
so
and land.
that we have to close the park
say there's
for
already one
safety
there.
issues, so.
Yeah,
But
we do have a
people
luge.
are gonna choose what they would like to do, and that's their choice.
Oh.
We'll see that sign up at the end of the month as well. Park closed. If a resident asks you, just say, we have to post that sign for safety. But if you choose to go down the stairs, that's your choice.
All the way to Stony, yeah.
Bring that up. That happens every year. People ask that question, so.
It was a simple answer. It's just like, they're like, oh yeah, that does make sense. The steps get icy and stuff.
Yeah.
Marissa, nicely youth engagement.
No, nothing new to report. I know that I spoke to Emma after our last meeting, and she was going to get together with some of her classmates and maybe propose some fundraising ideas, maybe at our next meeting. And we're still looking for a high school liaison. So if anybody knows of an interested high school student who would like to liaison with the commission, please. Can they email you, Kim?
Yep.
And then you can get it to me? Yeah, email the
Absolutely.
rec department, and we'll get in contact.
And Marissa, so Emma unfortunately couldn't be here tonight because it conflicts with her dance schedule. 'Cause Thursdays are good, but unfortunately Wednesdays are not. But she did
I figured.
want me to report and say the only thing they've really had as far as events at the middle school over these weeks was they did have the book fair, which she mentioned was coming up, and they really had record sales. I know I talked to the gal that ran the book fair at an event that I was at, and she just said, like, normally they don't have a whole lot at the middle school, but maybe because they didn't have it last year, they did a lot of great
What's
sales.
a book fair?
You buy books.
Like used books?
Like a book fair, yeah.
Oh, new ones? I don't know.
It's a book club.
A book, I know a book club.
So anyway, so that was what she said.
Is it good?
That really leads into me anyway.
All right, that leads into Wendy. School
do you have
liaison
something?
too.
Huh?
I thought it was seniors next. I'm
I
sorry.
saw.
Wendy,
Well,
you're
I
going.
just moved. Yeah, I just be seeing as their school, and then
Yeah.
kind of makes sense to go. So for the elementary schools, the number I think for the whole district is the fact that busing is back. It started back on Monday. It was a little chaotic on Monday, but it was kind of like the first day of school. It happens until everybody kind of gets in a groove and all the, we kind of work out the
I
little
heard there were
glitches.
kids sitting on the road. Hey, come back.
Well, listen, we're fine. People just need to be patient. and
Yes.
It all worked. So anyway, busing's back, which is really nice to see on the roads. Just want to give a shout out to the girls swim team. They came in second place at their leagues. So the relays achieved a state qualifying time. Boys, they had won the regional title, which is their fourth year straight. Unfortunately, they did not, but they had a great season. So
Girls golf too.
Oh yeah, you could. Yeah, I don't know. I forgot.
They
golf.
came in sec. I think it was.
Oh
second.
yeah, second.
And
yeah,
did
sure
soccer
did.
do really well?
That was
Boys soccer. Yeah. Yeah. They did
Yeah.
real well.
And then one of the other Gyro Basketball is back. They're taking they're doing
Is the public allowed to go see those, or that just parents?
I
are?
think that you can.
You
just
can.
have to wear a.
You know?
You
Got to wear a mask. The mask policy at the high school or all the schools, if you enter, you do have to have a mask on.
Yeah.
Working
Yeah.
on fixing that. A little bit. I'm working on things, but yeah, you do have to wear a mask in the schools. So.
Yeah, for sure. And tryouts, basketball, wrestling, competitive cheer, a lot of that stuff is going on right now. Banquet was October 27th, which was nice to have in person. That event you could choose if you want to wear a mask or not, but some of these things are coming back, which is great.
Right.
The middle school and the high school had their chorus concert, which again was in person. Families could come. That was October 28th. And then I don't know if folks have noticed, but you can always go on the Facebook page for the schools. And Valerie Orr, the superintendent, does these one Grosio minutes, which are really nice. So if there's something going on, like she talked about the busing, it's just like a minute or close by, but close by that minute. and just kind of updating you of what's going on in the district. One of the things that they are looking for are subs. So if anybody's out there, especially retirees that want to help fill their sub pool, they desperately need subs for teaching positions, paraprofessional positions, custodians, food service, and clerical. If folks retired after July of 2010, you are eligible to become a substitute. And then if there's a critical shortage area, you're allowed to do that as well. So it doesn't affect your retirement. Book fairs are coming up. I just set up Meridians today. We'll start that next week, and then Park Lanes will be the week of the 29th. Parent-teacher conferences are coming up for Park Lane and Meridian as well, November 22nd and 23rd. Delayed start on the 15th. We got those back as well. And then the Fall Athletic Awards event for the high school is November 22nd at 6:30. And again, families are welcome to come, which is nice. So that's all I have.
Nope. Secret Santa.
Oh yeah, Secret Santa.
And what about the holiday shop?
Secret Santa.
That's it. Okay,
Yeah.
what's the
So
plan?
I've been approved for Secret Santa to do. So I went to the dollar store on Monday and spent
So exciting.
like over
That is the best.
$7,000.
I love that program.
I spent over
Yeah.
$7,000 in one shopping spree.
You didn't take Chad?
No,
she
it
called
was,
me.
It
We
was,
were talking.
yeah, it was just me. But yes, so Secret Santa shop is back. So it'll be a little bit condensed, and we have rules and stuff, which that's fine. So the kids are really excited about that. So
Awesome.
book fairs in person, which is nice, and Secret Santa shop.
Awesome.
Seeing as that my kid goes to middle school next year, so I will be done. I will hand the torch.
Thanks, Wendy.
Yep.
And now you're going to touch on Ethel's senior
Yep.
communications.
There's a lot of stuff for seniors. I just can't get them out of their houses. We have yoga. We have our senior fit program is actually, we had about, I think 15. That's really good. So seniors are starting to come out. That's awesome. We have the walkers, we have the yoga, we have the jazzercise. We have Pilates yoga. We have ping pong. We have better balance. Okay, and I got another instructor on board for January. We're going to be doing HIIT and Tabat at the farm in the evening. And we also may be doing ice skating lessons if we have ice.
Oh, my
I found an
goodness.
ice skating instructor.
Nice.
So that's only if we have ice. So there's a lot. The happy hours went very well, but very low attendance. They really enjoyed the movies. The crafts, I'm going to continue those. I'm going to start them back up in the spring. But very low attendance. I'm trying. That's all I can say.
They don't have like a rec room or anything at like Island Woods, do they?
We try to reach out to them, and I'm going to really get, we all have to have a neighbor that is a senior citizen. I mean, we pick them up for free. We take them to the farms.
But I'm saying,
Everything's free. It's
do
just-
they
At
have a rec?
Island Woods,
Do they have a
'cause
rec room?
they just have that lobby area and where people can go play cards and talk and all that. But the goal is to physically get the senior out of their dwelling into a social environment so they can either watch a movie, do something, because we've all been sitting at home for almost 2 years.
Could it be baby step? Maybe do something there first, and then maybe they'll like it, and then they'll want to come out. I don't know.
I don't, it's too hard because Island Woods has their own policies and procedures. I would not be permitted to go in there to do
Gotcha.
a program.
Okay.
It just will not happen. So we got to bring them
Because of
to
COVID,
us.
or is that just in general?
General.
Okay. All right. Well,
Yeah, I mean, it's an idea.
yeah.
But again, I'm trying to utilize the farm during the day for more senior activities, and I might start running things Monday through Friday. But I'm not going to do that until I see a pickup in participation.
Right.
It doesn't make sense. If we're getting 5 to 7 people for one event on a Wednesday, you see what I mean? I'm not seeing strong participation to turn the activity center into more of a senior center from, say, 11 to 3, where 11 to 3 every day is designated towards senior citizens. We have coffee. We have guest speakers. We have crafts. We have something designated Monday through Friday for seniors. Down the road, I would like to do that, but we're not there yet. That's the goal. Meals on Wheels is continuing. Van transportation is continuing. Our next senior luncheon is December 15th. That's our holiday luncheon. Our last luncheon was very well attended. I think we had 20. So there's an increase there, which is good. So we're starting to pick up a little bit. So the other thing I forgot to report on Water's Edge is the marina is full for winter storage. So if people are watching and want to store, we are full capacity, which is good news for us. So I'm done.
Could you, like, even at those luncheons, could you do a quick written survey for them to ask maybe what would get them to come to those?
2 years, even Ethel. We do compete. I don't want to say compete with the churches, but the churches, do a lot of activities for the seniors. But again, in the survey, in the back of the master plan, you will see a lot of comments wanting a senior center. I mean, that's a whole building in itself. But again, we don't have that. We have a building. We have a viable building, which is the Centennial Farm. We utilize that for all sorts of different things. But if we designate the downtime where we do not have programming, which is essentially like 11 to 4 for seniors, I would like to start considering that. But again, most senior centers, because I ran them in Ohio, the seniors will keep their things there, their coffee, they have couches. It's more of a cozy, the board games are there for them. So I'm just thinking out loud.
No, because I've opened that one door and there's got to be 8 or 10 ladies playing Mahjong or what's that?
Yeah, that's their card group.
Why don't they come to the luncheons and stuff? But we can figure that out later.
Do we know with the churches, or like, are they going to the churches? Is that why we're not getting them?
They are.
So, okay.
Yeah.
So why wonder what?
And that's a good thing.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
But I'm just wondering, that's where they're at rather than.
Majority of our seniors participate in activities through the churches on Grosse Ile,
Maybe
which
we
is
should
still a
advertise
good
in
thing,
the churches.
which is a great thing.
We should advertise in the churches for that holiday luncheon.
Can.
All right. We good?
Okay.
Are we good?
We're good.
All right, vote for action items. Vote and approve to advertise the 30-day public review of the Grosse Ile Recreation Master Plan 22 through the year 2026 draft. Kim, would you like to elaborate on that, and then we can put this to a vote?
Yep.
Or should I put a motion first,
You need a
second,
motion.
and then discussion?
I'll make a motion to approve it.
David, second.
I'll second.
Keith, all right, now open for discussion.
Yep, the master plan draft, all of you have a copy of that. Again, this is a draft. We are required to do a 30-day public review, meaning the public can review it, we're all gonna review it. There's gonna be errors in it. The way this master plan has been designed was through 3 meetings that we had. Again, we had that challenge, COVID. I'm sick of the word, but community survey is also in there. That was very helpful. So I'm looking for approval. We have to advertise for that. I'd like to start advertising in the paper this coming Sunday. And then that would be our 30-day review. Come back to the commission December 15th for approval. Then we take it to the board January 10th.
Which is why we wanted to move the meeting to Thursday, December 15th. I think that should be,
That'll be our 30 days, so we can vote
Yeah.
on it.
that will be the 30 days. So hopefully everybody's okay for the December 15th, that Thursday.
Are you gonna put this, Kim, are you gonna put this on the
Yeah.
website?
Yeah, the draft will be available hard copy wise. We're gonna have them here at Township Hall and Water's Edge, our offices, and then the link will be on the recreation website. The old master plan, if you go on the website, is there. That's gonna be removed, and then the new one will be there for review. So the way this works, and I'm new to the process here in Michigan, it's a little bit different in Ohio. Once we have those 30 days, this is when people can email me and say, this isn't right, or why is that number there, or whatever. And there are a few typos. David caught a bunch, and that's okay. This is a draft. We have to remember that. And once we have the public comment section on the 15th, meaning the public is invited to our meeting. So we may have 4 people sitting here and say, well, I want a splash park in the master plan. It could happen. Okay? So our goal as a commission is to listen to the public input, and it does go into the master plan. Because this is what the community wants, not what we want. It's what the community wants. So the community has a right to put their input in it. And that's what December 15th is about, is the public input section. After we do that, I compile everything, I send it off to my editor, done deal, we're done. Then it gets loaded to the DNR website. Our deadline is February 1st. The reason we have this master plan is we need a master plan. We need to know what we're doing in Parks and Recreation. And if we apply for a grant, we have to have one of these with the DNR. So that's why we're doing what we're doing. So I'm looking for approval to advertise in the paper for Sunday. That's what we're voting on.
Any questions for Kim about this before we vote? I'll do a roll vote. David?
Aye.
Keith?
Aye.
Marissa?
Aye.
Stacy?
Aye.
Wendy?
Aye.
Chad? Aye. Unanimous. Let me do have a quorum. All right,
Yeah,
so
that's it.
we're good with that. Okay. We have no discussion items, right? Keith, you got anything you want to say?
I just want to say that I guess I'll call it first Kiwanis Haunted Maze was a success. I want to thank everyone who came out to help. It's supposed to be for 2 hours. It went for a week. Thank you to the rec department for letting us use all the curtain rods. We're going to try to figure out how to do it next year in case the haunted hangar goes through, because those rods need to be in 2 places at the same time.
True.
But we will be doing it again. The VFW loved it, and they want us to come back every year. They've already scheduled their meeting for that week to be moved to another location. So that's all I have.
And we want to thank you for the flags that are going up for Veterans
Oh, they
Day
look
too.
very
And we want to
nice.
thank you for the banners. And I know your wife is with the Kiwanis and
Why?
all right, yeah. I'm so sorry. Oh yeah, sorry, Kelly. And you know, you and the guys at the VFW and stuff. I mean, that is just amazing.
There is space for 19 more banners,
Oh,
but they won't be up till next year. They're only up for the month of November. Unless the DDA decides next year to put them up from, like, I don't know, maybe Memorial Day to Veterans Day might be a good idea. But anyway, that's up to the DDA to decide and the township. But the other thing is, happy birthday to the United States Marine Corps. We're 246 years old today. And happy Veterans Day to everybody.
Thank you, Keith. Marissa, you have anything you want to wrap up with?
No, I'm good.
Stacy,
No thanks.
Wendy.
happy Veterans Day and happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, you got the Thanksgiving before I did.
I was going to say that too.
I know.
Gobble gobble.
Did I ask you, David, if you had anything you wanted to wrap up with?
Did?
I did. I'm sorry.
Still no.
Oh.
He hasn't changed his mind.
I just want to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody. And the rec offices are closed tomorrow for Veterans Day. And then also the rec offices are going to be closed the 2 weeks. We've been doing that during the holidays, the week of Christmas and the week of New Year's as well. So if you're interested in a gift certificate, come see us. Our office hours are 8:30 to 4:30. We did shift those Monday through Friday. And we still have those really cool golf balls if you're looking for the Hulk and Captain America. We're selling, they're going quick, by the way. So, but a gift certificate is a great gift. It's easy. Come get it, put it in the stocking, and away you go.
It's for pool and golf and
And there's a Black Friday special, online only, through
Oh
the
my
rec
goodness.
department. It's a surprise, and you'll see that advertised on social media for Black Friday.
all right.
Can't tell you what it is yet.
And what's the other one they do for internet? There's
Cyber Monday.
Cyber Monday. Cyber Monday.
I'm still a little old fashioned. I like the Black Friday deal, so no cyber.
Yeah. So I would
Got a
like
deal
to.
coming, and I'm done.
I would like to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. I want to wish our amazing rec director Kim a happy birthday.
I want to wish you a happy birthday.
Our birthdays are one day apart. Boy, does that sound fun. And thank you to the great commission and David. And take the time out to help volunteer in your community. And our next meeting is Thursday, December 15th. I would like a motion to adjourn the meeting at 7:17.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Keith, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you.